welcome back to Sinner's second official match of the NECC season. We are tuning in one match a little too late due to the fact that we had a bit of technical difficulties on this end of the streaming process. However, we are going in very hopeful and bright that Sinner will do well in these next two upcoming matches. So once this lobby wait is over, we will see how they do. Thank you for sticking with us throughout all of these technical difficulties.
Welcome to Hollywood.
on!
Initiating match.
And the match is currently initiating. We are on this beautiful map today. And here we are. The heroes are currently assembling as I speak, and then we will get on with the match.
Ready for battle.
Focus on center. And we are
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
waiting for the attackers to get ready as we defend. We may still be experiencing slight technical difficulties on our part, so bear with us and everything should be a-okay. Hocking College is already set up to
defend objective A.
defend, so Sinner is now on the offense and is coming into that side. Here's that 4 and 6 are right there on the front, followed by 2 more. And there we managed to take a strong defense, but 2 of Hockings are already down. We have seen this effectively.
I'm on fire!
Sinner has 4 players currently on the objective, and they are capturing it quite smoothly. And
Objective
payload is now moving.
Escort the payload.
It appears that Sinner is maybe speedrunning a little bit, but you will see that set up throughout this entire match. We are currently now following Kai with a repeat, and he's providing support.
Fracturing! Now you're no longer a tent! Get inside!
Hocking all. Now the payload is progressing a little more quickly since Hawkins is now sent back to their spawn.
Everything is falling into place.
Didn't player kill streak in an almost full team. Yes, it is a full team kill. Snaps to center, and she has now gotten to the first checkpoint as well.
Behind the barrier.
Securing 2 points as it stands right now. Will they be able to secure that? They will. Well as the majority of the other center esports players. However, it is very evenly matched as it stands currently. The payload is being contested, and UC comes out on top. Center yet again very strongly holding their ground as they progress forward with the payload. We have we have 4 out of the 6 players now on the payload, and only a couple more meters, and Sinner has secured all of the points for this round that is possible. Up next, we'll see how Sinner compares on the defense.
Switching sides.
With Hocking on the attack and Sinner on the defense, will it be a different match? We're about to find out in around 30 seconds.
Ready for battle.
And we are beginning the battle very soon.
Attackers.
Center will be getting ready to defend while Hocking is held back until the full battle commences. My handy dandy cameraman and tech crew, Nick Bowman, is keeping us in the scene and on the ground. He has helped set everything up tonight, so a huge shout out to Nick Bowman.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
And the match is commencing. Hocking is headed out in a unified force, all 6 of them all at once, headed towards center. Let's see if center can hold. And it looks like they can. With the Mercy and the Junkrat down, others are slowly falling as well. As it stands currently, center is holding Hocking before they can even get to the payload, as they were a little blocked before that arch, but now they are blocked after the arch, and things are getting a little wild. The point is being contested before it can even be captured at this point. However, center is holding ground as they have in every other match before this. As it stands right now, it looks like Hocking is regrouping back at spawn, and center is now unifying their positions in order to defend against them yet again.
Feeling better?
is holding them off. Hocking has only captured a slight bit of the objective, and Sinner has held them back in every way possible. Blaku has just wiped one of the other players off of the field, and the others are all regrouping as we speak. Blaku is setting up to defend yet again, and let's get some snipes in. Hocking is trying something just a bit different, as not all of them are going through the upper arch and some are holding back. But Center has their team strategically placed in certain areas so that if Hocking does break through, they will be able to pick them off. There is a couple up there, and they have a tank at the bottom. In that way, Center will be able to hold anything that comes their way. And we have Center taking out a majority of the other team yet again. They are holding this objective better than I have seen ever before. As you can see, since the attackers are coming from the other end of the map, it takes them a bit longer to get to the objective, as Center is set up right there. So in order for the team to head back every single time, they must wait for all of their players to respawn. So that burns down time that Center can use to objectively take this map from them. And with 1 second left, we are in overtime that is slowly burning down. And Center takes this map defending yet again. Center took both attacking and defending on Hollywood, and that is what I like to call a dub for the Center College Colonels. Roll Kerns.
You made the right decision.
Center has secured the win as they took Busan before this match, since we could not cast that. I just wanted to let everyone in the crowd know, but you can already see in the chat from Dr. Harney. So that means Center has secured the win for this set of matches against Hocking College. However, we still have one more game to see how it rolls out. So stay tuned for yet another amazing match between Hocking and Center in about 30 seconds to a minute. And it looks like Sinner is swapping in another player for Blaku Blaku. Blaku Blaku is out for this match and Chunky Ghost is in. Let's see if this has any effect on the way the game is played. I think that it will not have a big effect on the game just because Sinner has been grinding out the hours on this game since the end of last spring, so they will work very good as a collective unit. But stay tuned to see.
Welcome to Rialto. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I recommend not.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret destroyed.
For your safety. I recommend moving behind the gun. I will not cease your resistance.
Enemy turret up ahead.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Wie boter op zijn hoofd heeft, wie boter op zijn hoofd heeft, moet uit de zon blijven.
I'm simply following my programming.
No, that still looks bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Let me do this whole time. Hocking is on their way with the payload, and I may have been muted earlier, but I am back in business. Apologies for the technical difficulties yet again. Sinner is meeting Hocking with a big fight this time, and we are on our way. The payload is slowly moving backwards before it reaches the first checkpoint, and it looks like it is being contested and held there by Sinner. Galvanijo is putting up a great fight currently and is holding off Hocking with all of their might.
Let them out.
And 4 kills by Sinner. And a full team wipe. Or almost a full team wipe on their part.
I recommend not dying.
As Hocking is regrouping, Sinner is progressing forward to keep them from reaching the payload. And
Activating the barrier.
we are pushing back.
Systems operating at maximum voltage.
And Hocking is trying to hold their ground. When the attackers become the defenders, it means Sinner is doing something pretty well. It seems that Sinner has the advantage here, as Hocking has to approach from around a corner or from smaller spaces, as Sinner is in the wide open and is more easily able to pick them off and get them. Sinner is doing that, as a couple of the Hocking players have already been eliminated currently. And we have 1 more minute left in the match. Payload is slowly moving backwards. Crow is on his mark, trying to take out some Hocking players. However, we've got Hocking players pushing back as well. But the payload slowly moving forward. Sinner is attempting to hold them here. However, Hocking's putting up a bit of a fight. They're not going to go down as easily as one might think, but it's being contested. Sinner is holding them with everything that they have currently, but Hocking is pushing forward with everything they have as well. However, looks like Sinner pushed back a little harder as we secured the win before Hocking could get any points during that match.
Play of the game.
With Crow with the play of the game. He is sniping multiple members of Hocking, and you can see Hocking flee as he does that.
Epic.
You thought I was out of this line of business, n'est-ce pas?
And that is game. Roll curds, and we will all see you. Well, we will hopefully not see you, but we will have everyone that is here now hopefully tune in next week around the same time, and fingers crossed that we will have less technical difficulties on our part. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Porter signing off with Nick at my side.